Yo, welcome to an episode of Superkick Podcast. I'm your host, Ringside P. It's been a minute. I went on vacation, then I got sick, and I had pneumonia, I had the flu, I had strep all at the same time. But I'm back. I'm feeling better. I'm feeling healthier. Gonna do a little preview show for Monday Night Raw on Netflix for tomorrow, or for today when it's airing. Before we get started though, make sure you like, subscribe, share, comment. Give me feedback. Check out the real, check out the shorts, check out the Superkick store. Check me on Taillights and Bumps. Let me know what you guys been up to. How y'all been feeling Monday Night Raw? How y'all been feeling Smackdown? Are you guys hyped for Raw is Netflix or Netflix and Raw? Let me know what you guys prefer to be. But we gonna do a little how would you book it for Monday Night Raw on Netflix, y'all. Bear with me. I might get the coughing a little bit. Hopefully not. I ain't even got no water with me, but we'll see how it goes. Yeet. Well, speaking of Yeet, we got the Yeet Meister himself, Jey Uso versus Drew McIntyre. I get what the storyline is, right? Drew McIntyre is out to take out anyone that had decided to stand by Roman Reigns, right? So that's the bloodline. And maybe Cody Rhodes down the line. We'll see how it goes, right? Oh, before we get started, you see that new picture in the background? Razor Ramon holding both IC titles in that infamous ladder match against Shawn Michaels. What do you guys think about that? Just got it framed. Well, back to Jey Uso versus Drew McIntyre, right? Just like Drew McIntyre is 10-0 against Sami Zayn, Drew McIntyre is 5-0 against Jey Uso. So, I'm pretty sure he's going to be 6-0 against Jey Uso. Because it's Drew McIntyre. And Jey Uso, I don't know what they're doing with Jey Uso. Excuse me. He had the IC title. Did he get the IC title just to shut us up? Some people say yeah. Some people say he deserved it because he was on fire. He had the Yeet movement. But he also created the Yeet movement. So he loses the IC title. They throw him back into the bloodline storyline, right? Kind of derails his momentum in a sense. Even though every time the bloodline came out, Jey Uso was the last person to come out, so you can feel the Yeet energy, right? But man, I just don't know what we're doing with Jey Uso right now. So it's hard for me to be like that Jey's gonna win. I mean, Drew McIntyre is the hottest heel in WWE right now. He's a bigger heel than the World Heavyweight Champion Gunther. And I would feel at some point that Drew McIntyre's gonna get to Gunther again. And we gotta get Drew versus Gunther. And Drew deserves a proper title run. Because he just been on fire, like I say, as a heel. Man, and then we still know that, well, I still feel that Drew's gonna win because this storyline or whatever this is gotta lead to Roman Reigns. So we gotta get Drew McIntyre versus Roman Reigns at some point. So once again, it leads me to believe that Drew McIntyre should be winning, and I think that's the proper booking for this. But everybody from the bloodline has gone off to do great things. Sami Zayn, they beat the Usos, won the tag team championships at WrestleMania. He became IC champion, beat Gunther at WrestleMania. So Jey Uso leads the bloodline. He becomes tag team champion with Cody Rhodes, and then becomes IC champion. So I think it would be fitting if we're gonna try to build up people from the bloodline storyline, we gotta build up Jimmy Uso, y'all. It's time for No Yeet to get built up, and I think I would like for Drew McIntyre versus Jimmy Uso at some point, and Jimmy Uso being kind of the guy to put a stop at Drew McIntyre, because we need to build him up, right? But also, I feel like Drew McIntyre is going to win because he needs a victory. He feuded with Punk, he lost against Punk, so it's time for him to get a victory. Anyway, he's really just fighting foot soldiers. If you look at it, Sami Zayn, Jey Uso, he got to get to Roman. But like I said, I would like it for it to be Jimmy Uso. They built him up to fight Drew McIntyre. But man, I got Drew McIntyre winning in this match. What do you guys got? Let me know. Comment below what you guys got. Jey Uso versus Drew McIntyre. I'm picking Drew McIntyre. Let me know. As we proceed to the next match, we only got like 4 advertised matches for Netflix's Raw, right? I'm assuming it's gonna be more, but I get to that after we see the show, and then hit it back with another episode, right? We got Liv Morgan versus Rhea Ripley for the title. This is a feud that is going on long, far too long, y'all. Like, it's time for this to end. But I would have preferred if Tiffany Stratton didn't cash in Friday and cashed in Monday. Might not make sense, but I would have liked it because it still protects Rhea and Liv, right? Liv doesn't need the title, and I still think the biggest payoff out of this whole feud isn't between Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley. We gotta get to Rhea Ripley versus Dominic Mysterio. That's the match that we want to see, and we don't need to see that match for Rhea as champion. It just be a waste of space, right? But Rhea could still hold the title and fight Dom, but we gotta get to Dominic Mysterio and Rhea Ripley before they even decide to turn Dominic Mysterio face, because we still got this whole tension brewing in between the Judgment Day between Dom and Finn. So what's gonna happen with that? One of those guys has to be face. I think it would be Dominic Mysterio, and I still want to see Dominic Mysterio versus Rey Mysterio to retire Rey Mysterio. There's a lot of matches that I want to see still. So, but Liv versus Rhea got it in. Then we all over it. I got Rhea Ripley winning. It's like a whole new season starting, right? We when that Raw will be on Netflix. So Rhea Ripley wins. She's the bigger star of the two. And going into, I know when they say WrestleMania season doesn't really start to the Royal Rumble, but it feels like WrestleMania season is kind of already starting, right? They kind of tease a match between Io Sky and Rhea Ripley when they both held the belts together. So I got Rhea Ripley winning, and Rhea at Mania in the title match is, to me, a bigger draw than Liv Morgan in a WrestleMania title match. So Rhea Ripley is winning this. That's how I will book it. How would you guys book that? Let me know. Comment below. Let's get to the next match. We got Roman Reigns, the OTC, versus Solo Sikoa, the new tribal chief, and tribal combat for the Uther to be rightfully called the tribal chief, right? The head of the table. This it shouldn't be as tough as it is, but we know that it can be some shenanigans happening, right? Roman Reigns got to climb back to the top. To do so, he needs the Uther. He has to be the tribal chief to be the top of the WWE food chain again, right? So we need that. But for me, also, this match between these two, the build for it has been lackluster. I mean, we seeing more, so we ain't even seeing Roman again. Like, that's what we on again? We ain't even seeing you. You come back and then you ain't even really back, man. Like, where you at, Roman? You just chilling, huh? Your family getting stumped out. Sami Zayn getting stumped out. Jey Uso getting stumped out. Jimmy Uso getting stumped out. Where you at? Where you at, huh? Each and every week, where you at, Roman Reigns with it, right? So we got that. And all your family is occupied, right? The bloodline is occupied. You got Jay with Drew McIntyre. Sami Zayn might come out. Jimmy Uso could possibly come out, but they also outnumbered. No, not really. You still got Jacob. They still outnumbered. If any side got Jacob Fatu on their side, you outnumbered. I don't care how many guys you got on your side. Jacob Fatu is enough to take out Jimmy Uso and Sami Zayn, and then you still got Tamataki too as well, right? So Solo has that help. Roman really got no help. It looked like we possibly might be teasing a Paul Heyman turn, because I don't remember the last time Paul Heyman has been on the side of a face. Paul Heyman has always kind of been a heel, So if he turns heel, he's not going to turn heel with Solo. really, I think he would turn heel, and because you still got him out there, The Rock is still out there waiting. So we know he still got to come back. You came out for at the end of Bad Blood for some reason. You've been MIA since then. It's a big show. It's Monday Night Raw on Netflix, right? It's the first one. So I feel like we got to get The Rock to come out, right? So I think The Rock could cause Roman Reigns the Ula Fala, but not in the instance of Roman losing to Solo. I think Rock uses his power to put himself in the match, or take Solo out of the match, or we have Roman versus Solo, and then we have Roman versus The Rock, in which The Rock beats Roman, and he has the Ula Fala now, and now he, the great one, is the head of the table, the tribal chief, right? Which should set up Roman versus Rock at WrestleMania 41, and then we can kind of be done with that. But will we be done with that because we still had, Rock and Cody teasing? Oh man, The Rock is just everywhere he shouldn't be. Man, just finish this bloodline stuff, Rock. Just finish it. Well, I don't need you over here. I don't need you making movies. I just need you to finish this Roman Reigns in your match, and then that be it. Right off into the sunset. But that's what I got. I think I have, in some way, Roman beats Solo, but The Rock still end up taking the Ula Fala somehow. That's what I got. What do you guys think? Let me know. Comment below. The other match advertised for Monday night is Seth freaking Rollins, the Visionary, the Revolutionary, the Monday Night Messiah, versus the voice of the voiceless, the Second City Saint, CM Punk himself. Seth needs a victory. I mean, he lost to Damon Priest. He lost to Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania. He did beat Bronson Reed though. But and that's not really a feud, right? It's just a one match, and then Bronson blew out his ankles. They got to run that back, so. But in terms of like feuds that Seth Rollins has had, he went 0-3 against Cody Rhodes, which doesn't make sense to me. I think they might do a best of series, Rollins has been putting people over lately, and building people, which is great, and I don't want him to just be that type of character, again, that enhancement talent, but he is Seth freaking Rollins, right? And we still know Punk got a big match at Mania. I want to say this is a no contest, and we might get another match, maybe Rumble, Elimination Chamber, and then we should somehow get the final match at Mania, maybe, possibly. But I think Punk wants the world title match, so somehow Punk gotta get the title, or he gotta go get someone that gets the title, and maybe this doesn't end at WrestleMania. Maybe Punk is in a world title picture against someone, and Seth Rollins interferes, and now because we got 2 nights of SummerSlam 2 this year, so could we get Punk versus Rollins 3 at SummerSlam this year? I don't know, but I want to say no contest. No contest or a dirty finish for Punk and Seth Rollins. What do you guys got? Let me know. I'm trying to get back into the swing of things, man. It's been a minute. I gotta get back to making some shorts and some reels on. I can bring y'all the funnies. I'll be back again Tuesday morning with another episode of Superkick Podcast as we watch Monday Night Raw on Netflix, man. Get ready to have Raw and Netflix, and Netflix is Raw. Do you like it raw? Let me know. Comment below. Until next time, adios. Peace.